Hi there, thanks very much for joining me. Today I'd just like to talk to you for a few minutes about why we hate creativity. Why do we hate creativity so much? Yes, I know, some of you love it, but some of you really do hate it. As a group of people, as a workforce, we tend not to like it that much. But why? What do we do about it? Well, imagine this scenario. I've persuaded the top management of your company that my philosophy on using creativity and innovation is the best. It's the way forward. They think it's now a serious management tool, and I drafted an email for them, and it was sent out on a Friday afternoon. So the email reads something like this. It says, "Dear colleague, our company is going to adopt a radical business model that will help us be more efficient. We wish to get products to market faster, but above all, we want to remain ahead of the competition. As a result, there will be some changes to the structure of the organisation, as well as the introduction of new management and business tools. Consequently, for many of you, there will be changes to the IT services provided by our IT department. All affected staff will receive comprehensive training commencing on Monday morning. Please read the attached notes for your personalised training programme. We are all excited by the forthcoming changes, and we hope that you will be too. Yours, Senior Management Team." So, question. Are you excited, as they seem to be? Just after you read the email, I bet the word excited was not the first word that entered your head. Perhaps worried, stressed, or unhappy. They're more likely to jump out at you. For many, the phrase, "Oh no, not again," might also feature. Many leaders like to espouse their enthusiasm for creativity and innovation, but their employees often have a very different reaction. They envisage change with radical interventions causing radical change. This is often unwanted and unexpected. It leads to stress as a result of concerns about working practices and job security. So, what do you do? Well, I guess that people will feel negative to some degree or another. You won't like the sound of an innovation program, and certainly not the creative ideas that are about to be foisted upon you. Your natural defense mechanisms will cause you to utter phrases such as, "It'll never work. It's too expensive. We've tried it before." But really you're hiding the real reason for your negativity. And what you're really thinking is, "I'm scared of how this will affect the way I work, my job security, pay, and the power, influence, and respect that I have built up over the years." If you're feeling desperate, you will also be tempted to disrupt innovative new processes to ensure they fail. This will mean that you were proved right. It may also force the company to carry on with the established and inefficient ways of working. So what do we do about it all? Well, if you're responsible for overseeing the implementation of an innovation project or a change program, then first of all, you must realise that potentially a large number of people will not like the ideas that you're putting forward, and you need to prepare accordingly. People will resist in a number of ways. Be prepared for bad PR, strike action, criticism in the media or social media, as well as customers, suppliers, and business pundits. After all, you are embarking on something completely new. There is one thing we tend to dislike more than change. It is change over which we have absolutely no control. You should therefore try and work with your employees and involve them wherever possible. If they have a hand in designing or implementing new processes, they will begin to visualize how these changes might actually affect them, how they might work. This makes them a little less scary and decreases the resistance that you might face. By and large, people dislike creative ideas and innovation, especially when it affects them at work. They might like to paint their house pink, but not move their desk through 90 degrees, in spite of what they say. Most people won't try these things even when it's simple to do so. So to convince people, you've got to start them off with simple examples. Perhaps you can embed a creative technique in a meeting without telling them. Change a venue, move chairs around. And as soon as you can match improved results with the changes you've made, then you can go further with your changes. But please, a note of caution here. If your consultant, advisor or facilitator is not open to change, then please ditch them now. So, in a nutshell, if your organisation comes up with a radical innovation idea, you'll find your colleagues are not going to be jumping for joy, but rather jumping to criticise. Simply be prepared for the negative reaction and involve as many people as possible in the implementation, and you should be along the right lines. And if you have any problems, please send me an email, give me a phone call. Please bend my ear. I'll only be too happy to help. Bye for now.